skills, and in this video I will show you how to set up the MFC101 with the XFX2. For these two devices to work with each other, we have to set some parameters in both of them. First, you want to set in the MFC101 with the Edit button and the Setup menu the mode to XFX mode 2. If you have an Ultra or Standard, you have to switch it to Standard or Ultra. And if you are not using an XFX or something like this, nothing from Fractal Audio, then you choose None. So you can use the MFC to control all MIDI devices, no problem. Okay, we switch it back to 2 and save, exit. Then you have to choose the connection. I connect my MFC101 with the Cat5 cable, network cable, or called expansion in this case. So I go to Edit, MIDI, and the first parameter here is expansion. You can choose expansion or MIDI. So if you use a MIDI cable, you have to choose MIDI. And if you have the expansion cable, you choose expansion. The expansion cable is only available with the XFX2. If you have an Ultra or Standard, you have to choose MIDI. For the XFX to work properly with the MFC101, I recommend doing a system parameter reset. So even if you have used another controller before the MFC101 and you have changed some settings, go to Utility, and then you go to the second, third, fourth page, Reset System Parameters, press Enter, and maybe it asks you if you're sure, and press Enter again, I think. So that's a good thing if you have, if you just unpacked your MFC101 and want it to work properly with the XFX2. Important thing, make sure the firmware on your XFX2 is newer than August 2010. Best thing is to just use the most recent firmware available, which is 5.07 at the moment for the XFX2 and 11.0 for the Standard or Ultra. Okay, next settings all on the MFC101. You have to choose the bank mode. So we go to Edit, Setup, again Edit, Setup, Page, and you have here bank size. And you can choose how many preset switches you want to have. So you can choose from 1 preset to 17 presets all at once on your feet. These change the sounds in the XFX2. So the presets here, you can switch over here. And I use 5 presets, you can switch it to 1, 2, 3. So you're not only limited to have 1 row or 2 rows or 3 rows, you can even use the upper 2 switches to make preset changes. I use 5. Okay, next thing is the bank style. If you choose None and you press a bank up or down switch, it will just change the bank and nothing happens until you press a preset switch. Only then the sound will change. This is what I use. Then you can choose current. So if you have like 10 switches assigned to preset and you have 11 selected and you put bank up, it chooses automatically preset 21 and changes immediately. And then you can choose first. So if you switch the bank, it always chooses the first preset in the bank. Okay, there's one very cool thing. You can choose a global preset. You can set this here. And if you switch this to maybe preset 10, then if you put a switch of the preset twice, so maybe you want to choose preset 50, you press preset 50, and if you press the switch twice, you get to the preset which you can set here. I will show it to you. It sounds complicated, doesn't it? Global preset 10, save this, and then we go here to somewhere and press it twice, and it goes to preset 10. You can see here on the XFX2 that this is preset 10. And if you press it again, it is back on 31. 10, 31. The preset LED goes red if you choose the global preset. You can also do something else with this. If you put this to back, it behaves the following way. So if you are on preset 40 and then you press preset 44 and press it again, or 34 is it here, press it again, it goes back to preset 40. This is very handy if you use special sounds often, and maybe you have your standard sounds on sounds 20 to 24. And then you want a special sound, maybe a harmonizer in B flat major. And this is on sound 55. So you go to 55 with like some clicks on the bank up, and you want to go immediately back. You just have to press the preset button again and you're back on your sound before. Very convenient. But I use this another way. Therefore I switch this function off. Global preset off. I go to my favorite sounds, and you can choose for every preset you have. You can choose an alternate preset. So I will show this to you with my solo sound. Sometimes when I switch back to the clean sound, I don't want to press the clean sound there, I just want to press this button twice, and you can do this. Go to Edit, Preset, and you go to Page, Alternate Preset, and set this to whatever you want. I set it to 70, hit it, and you are here. Press it twice and you are on preset 70. You can see this on the XFX2 here. Hit it again and you're again back on preset 74. This is very cool because you have 5 switches assigned to presets, but you actually have 10 sounds on your feed. The MFC101 has some different modes to the preset mode. You have a song mode where you can store 100 songs and you can assign presets to each song. So if you maybe play a concert and you have 20 songs, you can assign sounds to every song and just switch like the bank up. You have then a song up button and you can program the sounds you need to every song. It has also a set function, but if you want to know more about this, please go to the manual or the XFX wiki on the fractalaudio.com page or the forum. This would go too far in this video. It's already getting very long. Okay, second last thing I want to show you is how you set the IA switches. So I set the mode of the XFX that I have 5 presets, and these switches are IA instant access switches. This one switches off and on the compressor, this one chorus, drive, and I show you how you can change this setting. Go to Edit, MIDI, Page, ER, Switch, and then you choose which switch you want to change. I want to change the switch 13. It's on pitch 1 and I want to change it to something else. So I go to Parameter and then I can change it to everything I want. If you want to use the looper with the XFX2 and the MFC101, check out my tutorial video on the looper. It's a separate video where I show everything you need. Okay, so I switched Synth 2 to the IA switch 13. And now I want to change some other switches, so I go back, parameter, so it's here, the cursor is here, and I want to change the switch 15, then I can go here, parameter, and change this. Very easy. You can even do it with your feet. The last thing I want to show you is how to calibrate an expression pedal. You go to Edit, then you select the Setup Edit menu, then you go to XP1 in this case. I have put my expression pedal in the jack 1 here on the back of the MFC. And then you use parameter to go to min, then you press enter, and then you put the expression pedal to the lowest value and press enter again, and it's saved. Then you use the parameter to go to max, press enter, and then you put it all the way up and press enter again, exit save, and it's done. You have to do this for all expression pedals you will use with the MFC101, each assigned to a specific jack at the back. Okay, I use a Roland FV500L expression pedal, which works perfectly. If you want to use another expression pedal, please check in the Fractal Audio forums before you buy it, because not all pedals will work, especially volume pedals sometimes won't work. Okay, just check it before so you'll be safe. And that's it for the video with the XFX2 and the MFC101. I hope you have learned something. See you in the next video. Bye!